Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm doing another new makeup releases will I buy it video, which is a series inspired by Samantha March where I go over some of the new makeup releases and tell you what I think of it, if I'm planning on picking them up, and just my general thoughts on these releases. Today we have a lot of Valentine's Day releases, so I'm really excited to show you guys the new releases that we have today. We have some that I absolutely love, we have also some that I have my questions about, so I think without further ado, if you want to see this week's new makeup releases will I buy it video, then please keep watching. So I have just moved to the side like I always do with these videos, so I can pop the photos on the screen right here, and as always the photos I'm going to be using are from Trend Mood. I will have her Instagram linked down below, but let's get started with the first release. So the first release I want to talk about is a Valentine's Day release from Kylie Cosmetics, and I'm one of those people that is just a sucker for Valentine's Day packaging because I love everything pink. I think like the Valentine's Day packaging is always super cute, so I always have a hard time resisting like Valentine's Day products. I did just pick up the Natasha Denona Mini Crush palette because it was like all Valentine's Day themed and I just wanted to have it in my collection. But yeah, Kylie Cosmetics released a collection as well. If I'm looking down, it is because I have my phone right here with the releases so I can talk about it. But she is releasing a Valentine's Day collection that is going to be releasing on the 3rd of February, and right off the bat I have to say this collection looks super adorable and right up my street. So the collection is going to include an eyeshadow palette, and the eyeshadow palette is just basically a palette that I think looks a lot like Colourpop palettes, but it does so cute. We have some greens in there, we have like a red. I don't think the color story is like the most Valentine's Day themed. I mean, there's only like one red, but it kind of looks like a bright orange, and there's no like true pink matte in here. So I personally don't think I'm going to be picking this up just because those matte shades are not really the types of shades that I use, like maybe 2 of them, but the rest I don't really use, and I just don't feel like I need this palette right now. So I'm not going to be picking up the palette, but there is also going to be a highlighter, and the highlighter looks like a rose gold highlighter. It's called the Dream About Me highlighter, and this highlighter looks really pretty. I'm not really familiar with Kylie's like highlighter formula. I tried one of her old highlighters before they like reformulated, but I haven't tried like one of the new reformulated versions. But this looks super cute, and if we get this at a local store, maybe one time it's on sale, I might pick it up because it looks adorable, but at the same time it looks like it's going to be maybe a little deep for my skin tone, so I'm not entirely sure if it will work for me. So I am just going to watch reviews on this before I decide if I want to pick it up. Then there are going to be 3 blush sticks, and I think these look absolutely adorable. They come in these like little candy wrappers, which I think that's a little unnecessary, but I mean it adds to the theme. But these are like heart-shaped blush sticks, and these look super cute. At the same time, they do look a little childish, I'm not sure, so I don't think I'll be picking this up, but they look cute, and if the formula is nice, maybe I will give one a try sometime. The one in the shade Make Him Blush is the one that I would prefer. It's super pretty, but I love the whole theme of this collection. I feel like she put a lot of effort in this. Then there's also going to be a lip gloss set with a new lip gloss formula, so I'm excited to hear what people think about those. There's going to be 2 lip kits, so I think these are matte ones. I'm not a big fan of liquid lipsticks anymore. I bought one of the NYX liquid lingerie ones and I really didn't like it. It was super dry, so I don't think I'll be picking this up, but again, the packaging super cute. And lastly, there is going to be a pair of lashes. I think looking at these, they will be a bit too much for my eyes, so I don't think I will be picking up the lashes either. So I would say the highlighter and the blush sticks are the ones that I would be interested in the most. The palette also looks cute. I think she did a good job with that, but it's not something I need in my collection. So that's what I think about the Kylie Cosmetics Valentine's Day collection. I do think this just looks adorable, and like the PR box and everything that this came in, super cute. Then we have a Valentine's Day lip balm set from Kylie Skin. So this is in the same style as the Kylie Cosmetics line, but this is from Kylie Skin, and these are 3 limited edition lip balms with a glossy finish. They retail for $29, and the shades are Cherry, Strawberry, and Candy Heart. They look cute, but I really feel like I don't need those. I also just haven't heard the best things about Kylie Skin. The two products that I personally tried, I wasn't like the biggest fan of, so I think I don't need these lip balms. I have my Ilia one that I like, and I'd rather like buy one of the Laneige lip masks or something instead of these ones. They look cute, they add to the theme, but not something that I personally need. Colourpop released a Valentine's Day collection as well, and I mainly want to go over these blushes because last year Colourpop released a Valentine's Day collection. I think they had like 3 of these hard blushes and everyone went crazy for those. Like they were sold out like all the time. And then people really wanted them to come back, but they didn't. But now they came back in 6 different shades and these are super cute. I tried one of these hard blushes. It was a bright pink color. Just whenever I buy something from Colourpop, it just doesn't really excite me. I have a few Colourpop palettes left in my collection, but for the rest, I've pretty much decluttered all my Colourpop products. I do have some lippy pencils, I like those, but for the rest, Colourpop products aren't like a staple in my collection anymore. But I would say these look cute. The palette looks cute as well. I love that they like switched out to like regular pans for like a heart shape. I feel like that adds to like the theme, and I think I would prefer this palette over the one from Kylie, but also I feel like I have all of these shades in my collection, so this collection is not like a must for me. I would say the blushes are the products I would like the most, but I'm definitely not going to be picking them up because, like I said, they will just be like laying in my drawer and I won't really reach for them. Next up, we have a new collection by Cosmetics, and this is called the Masterpiece Collection. There's going to be 2 eyeshadow palettes, like one lighter version and one darker version. I think these look cute, but Cosmetics isn't really very accessible here in the Netherlands. I don't know how it is for other countries in Europe, but I think they ship to here again, but it's very, very expensive. I feel like with shipping and everything, it's not always like the best deal, and I mean, I think I have all of these shades in my collection. That blush looks very, very pretty. I think the one called Baroque I would like the most. That's called as a soft neutral beige with strokes of pearlescent champagne shimmer. So that looks very, very pretty, but again, Cosmetics isn't very accessible here and I don't want to pay like super much for shipping and customs and taxes and everything and then have a blush that costed me like $60. That's not how much these ones excite me, so I definitely won't be picking up this collection anytime soon. Then Morphe released another palette. This is also a Valentine's Day palette and this is called the 9Y Heart Candy palette. This retails for $12 and it's described as from candy apple red to sweet pop of pink with mattes and shimmer finishes. So this is just one of the 9-pen palettes. I have to say I really don't like this like thing that Morphe did where they basically recreated Colourpop's 9-pen palettes. I feel like for such a long time Colourpop was like the brand with these like 9-pen palettes and now Morphe is doing them too, and just every time I look at one of the palettes I feel like I'm looking at Colourpop. I think this is a cute palette, but I really don't need the shades. I don't really need the bright pinks. I have those in my collection. I don't really use them a lot anyway. But yeah, overall Morphe, it's just not really my type of brand. I don't know. I don't really reach for it a lot. So I won't be picking this up, but it looks like a cute little palette. Then Jacqueline Cosmetics released new additions to her Outspoken family, the Bright and Bold collection. So I think last year she released these like liquid lipsticks in like nude shades and more like everyday wearable shades, and now she released these really bright ones, and it includes 7 bright and bold new shades of the signature Outspoken liquid lipsticks for $20, 7 bright and bold matching lip liners for $18, a lip sharpener for $9. That's expensive. And then a lipstick remover for $14. That lipstick remover, I think that's a pretty cool product, unique product, just to have like a stick to remove liquid lipstick, because especially like content creators who do lip swatches, I feel like could really get use out of that product. It's just easy to like just remove your lipstick. I think that would be nice. For the rest, I won't be picking up anything from this because they are all bright shades. Then we have a new palette from Urban Decay, guys. This is called the Wild Greens collection from Urban Decay. So this is the Wild Greens eyeshadow palette. I don't know what it is with Urban Decay, but for some reason I feel like they are always missing the mark. They used to be so popular with like the naked palettes, of course, but I feel like the hype around Urban Decay has kind of like just gone a lot less, and I feel like not as many people are excited about them anymore. So it just makes me wonder how long the brand will be around for. They did try to do something different with this one. It's going to retail for $44. I think for me, the biggest issue with Urban Decay is the price point. Like back in the day when we didn't have access to a lot of eyeshadow palettes and like the naked palettes were like the way to go, I feel like then we would be able to justify spending that amount of money on the palette. But I feel like nowadays there are so many, in my opinion, more exciting brands than Urban Decay that I never go around to spend this much money on an Urban Decay palette, and this palette doesn't excite me. I think it looks big and bulky. The shades look interesting. I like that they did something different. I like that it's not called like Naked Wild Greens. I feel like it's good that they're like stopping with the naked palettes because I feel like we've seen them all by now, but I just don't think this is a palette that's going to sell well, honestly. But yeah, I'm curious to see reviews on this. I'm just not a big fan, but it just makes me wonder who is spending this much money on an Urban Decay palette nowadays. So let me know, what do you guys think about Urban Decay? Do you still like them? Do you still spend your money on them? Or do you think they're kind of like over as a brand? Okay everyone, and this was it for this week's new makeup releases will I buy it video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know what you thought about these makeup releases, if you're planning on picking up any of them, and just your general thoughts. I would love to know, so definitely leave a comment telling me that. And if you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel, and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, and to thank you guys all so much for watching. I really hope you have an amazing day, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!